Hey everybody, Rain Dragon here, welcome back to the channel. We're going to carry on with some mini healer today. So obviously since the last video, I've done a lot of grinding, you can see by the amount of gold and items and things I've got, so I'm going to show you some of the changes. So I've collected a lot of gems and crafting materials and things. I'm not going to delve into crafting and gems and things too much at the moment, but we're getting to the point where we probably need to start spending these and buffing our gear up. But for now we're okay, but we've got loads of these crafting items, these mutation crystals. These gems add effects to your gear. You see these little grey boxes here, that's gem slots, so we could actually socket gems into these areas on the right hand side here and increase the stats on the item, but we're not going to play with that at the moment. Plus the items that I use, they don't really have any space for them. There's another build I'd like to go through soon called Fallen Flames, and there's also a good smite build going around too, and I'm going to show these off when we get a little higher level, probably around level 70 plus, and do another builds video on the sort of mid to late game. Anyway, so that's the item changes. We've had a few area changes, so we've unlocked this dining hall. I have no idea what this is, we're going to have a look at this in a moment, but I also just want to show you one thing. If I pick despair, you'll remember that in the earlier episodes we had some trouble with this, especially on 2 or 3 chaos crystals. I think it was around about 2. So I'm going to put it on insane chaos crystals, and I'm going to feed it 5 crystals and show you how nuts this is and how far we've come. So he's got 543% more health, 116 more attack, 459 spell power. He has a 40% chance to burn a random target, 60% chance to chill a random target. He gains 20% block. He gets 59 more lightning resist, 20% more dodge chance. We have minus 33 nemesis damage, minus 26 healing received, minus 36 maximum health, minus 55 maximum mana. And you can see we get a huge chunk of XP gain, 2,441% increased XP, 1,823 increased gold gained percentage. Guaranteed 1 chaotic item, and I'll show you that in a sec. Drops a high amount of chaos crystal and augment tier 3. I guess that's guaranteed on the actual chaotic gear. So that's how you can farm augmented chaotic gear. I'm just going to show you that. So normally on a boss, you would click it and go to the loot tab, and you would see these here in the purple boxes. This is chaotic only loot, so you have to have a chaos crystal on there. It says there drop chance etc, only drops when chaotic. We don't have that here, but I'm not worried about that. Just going to show you how far we've come. So it's full, it's got all 5 chaos crystals. I'm going to show you how easy this is now compared to what it was not so long ago. So the effects are still the same. We've got a hugely reduced mana pool. We need to obviously probably take some mana from the stone at some point. But basically, yeah, we're just going to keep the hots up, keep the shield up on as many targets as we can, dispel the debuffs. And his health just ticking away. And also when we get low on mana, we can use this Angelic Infusion, which I've just recently equipped. It increases heal power and cast speed for 10 seconds. So I'm going to use that. That's on the whole party also. I'm just going to get some bubbles up. He's on just 40% health, so I'm just going to tap this crystal. This will regenerate very quickly. Straight back to damaging the boss again. Get a bubble up, some regen, but I'm taking like no damage. You can see I'm going to throw an AoE heal out here just to get some group healing done. The boss is about to die though, and we've not taken any damage on a Chaos 5. Now obviously it's going to get harder. This was only the first set of bosses that we did, so they're not too challenging anyway, but it's just crazy how far we've come. And they see that's our legendary loot. This is that augment? Yeah, these are all rank 3 augments, as you can see. Again, on all this stuff, all rank 3 augments other than those 2 pieces, it would seem. So maybe it's not guaranteed on every piece. So I've added in Angelic Infusion, infuse the party with an Angel's Blessing, massively increasing heal power and cast speed, as well as reducing skills mana cost for a short duration. So that's great for reducing mana cost. Quick burst of healing if you're in trouble, plus the heal bar increases our decay aura. Most of the time, I just pop it at the start or after we get going on a boss fight because we're just doing maximum damage, which is great early. Kind of like a miniature bloodlust, I guess, if you're a WoW fan. Heroism. Time Warp. All the other names it's got. Drums. Okay, so here we are at the dining hall. Now, I don't know what this is. We have a golem here that doesn't tell us anything. Don't know what that does. And then we've got these three things up the top here that have got a Chaos Crystal beside them. Aura Hammerstone's request. Aura, hey you, if you can heal me while I fight this thing, I'll give you something in return. Don't let me die. And it says level 1 here. And then level 1, unlock Aura in Armory Crafting View. So I don't know what that is, but we're going to go ahead and find out. And that's obviously the Stone Golem. Can only be damaged by Aura. Oh, so my Decay Aura's not great here. We're going to have to try and heal this guy. I don't really know how we heal this guy. I can't click him to heal him, can I? No. Only be damaged by the golem. Lose if Aura's health reaches 0. So I don't really know. Oh, we just heal on the top bar here. I've let him get fairly low considering. I guess we kill this. Just gonna spam him because I don't really know what else to do. It's a very strange thing. Very strange fight that. I'm not sure what that's all about. So yeah, that done a thing. I don't know what it did. It unlocked Aura in Armory Crafting View. So let's go and have a look at the Armory. So here's Aura, that's his face. Aura Crafting. Aura can help you improve your artifacts even further by enchanting it with some special attributes. Attributes improves as Aura's level gets higher. Party fire resist, dice resist, lightning resist, max health. Party health regeneration. Okay, so the more we unlock, the more unique effects we get to guarantee on our items then, I guess. What does it cost to craft that actually? What kind of materials? Okay, so it's going to start using some pretty rare materials later, I suppose. Okay, we're just going to continue carrying on trying to unlock these. We've got another one here, Shadow Guard's request. Same thing. I'll take care of everything, just make sure I don't die. I'm still not sure how I heal these guys. I think it just must automatically... I must have to hover over them up here, and no, because that went on my tank. I'm not really sure. It's very weird. Really, really strange. Is there any point in me hitting this guy? I don't think he takes damage from me, does it? So bizarre. I don't understand. Perhaps I'm being stupid. I must be missing something. But she's not taking any damage, just my party is, so... It's no big deal here. She's immune to all damage. Oh well, we're going to win anyway. I don't really know how we heal people on that, but, you know. Whatever. Greetings, you seem like someone who can assist me with this golem. I can protect you for a limited amount of time. We need to take the golem down before the time runs out. So this is a DPS check, then. So one's heal, one's DPS. Don't really know what the last one was. So we need to kill the golem. I don't see a time. Well, he's getting wrecked anyway, so... And he's dead. Wow, that guy is the easiest out of all of them. He just fell over. Okay, so I've grinded these guys up as far as I can right now. Some are easier than others. I've got this guy to level 6, so we've got some extra crafts on from this dude. This guy I've got to rank 4, so we've got a couple of crafts from this one. And this one I've got to rank 4, so we've got a few extra crafts from this guy. I'll probably take a look at those next episode. I'm not really fussed about crafting my gear and things at the moment. So we've done these anyway. So they just seem to add more crafting rolls to your gear. We'll take a look at this stone golem. From what I understand, this is like the equivalent of a target dummy. So you start combat, you smack it for certain amount of time. I don't know if its health bar actually goes down. No, it recovers all health. So this is really just a DPS like check. So if I just click this and don't do anything, you'll see the DPS down the bottom, and it gives us an accurate damage per second timer of how much our overall DPS is. Now obviously we can mess with this a bit later on. Right now it's not much help to us. I mean, I can pop my cooldowns and just get as many bubbles and things out as I can, and just see what our overall HPS is right now and our DPS, but it's not going to be anything special. So you can see it tracks all the information down the bottom here: DPS, HPS, your individual damages from your classes. Not much help for us now. It will be later when we're trying to make our own builds, or test a build, or check DPS, or healing, or throughput, output, all that fun stuff. Right now, not much use to us, but it will be. Okay, so here we are at the Bio Quarter. At the end of the last episode, the builds video, I showed you Sargeras. I'm going to show you the 3 or the 2 that I have completed, and we'll do the 3rd. Maybe this unlocks this one. So this was a cool boss when I did it. He'll actually turn someone into stone, which is currently the Berserker. What we want to do is jump the stone around. They take damage over time, but they can't be healed while they're in stone form. So you want to try and balance it, but he will cast a wind. And when you cast that wind, which is this Noxious Gust, you need to get that stone on the tank, the man at the front. Like there. Because the wind blocks the damage for everybody else behind. So you make the tank the stone, and everyone standing behind the tank doesn't take any damage. If you mess that up and it goes on the Berserker, your tank dies. It pretty much one-shots your team if you don't get that stone on the tank. Okay, so Grunzar is your typical butcher fight. You nuke him till he dies. He enrages towards the end. And this impair will hook somebody, which you have to heal to full to get rid of the debuff. And that's it. Keep getting those bubbles out. I had everything up ready for the spam then, so this should be very quick. Yep. Okay, this is basically a hunter. As you'd expect with any hunter, his pets deal damage and have abilities. One breaks your armor and weapons. Don't remember what the other one does. I think it just does a huge chunk of damage. If you kill one of the pets, he enrages. So I think we'll just nuke the boss unless they become out of hand. We'll see how it goes. But he also does quite a lot of damage himself. But, oh, this can be dispelled. That's good. Get some heal over times out. Losing mana. There's going to be a lot of debuffs in this fight then, it would seem. Lots and lots of debuffs. I've nearly killed the boss already. Okay, turn to stone again, or to frost, sorry. Okay, so we do have to kill the pets anyway. No avoiding that. It's not too difficult. So before we do this boss, I noticed on the spell page he's got this ability Swap. A new swap action has been added between the tank and Berserker's portrait. I don't know what that's going to be used for. None of the abilities seem to like swap positions or anything. So that'd be interesting to see what that's used for. Here it is, the swap effect. A new swap action has been added between the tank and Berserker's portrait. Oh, I do know what this is for, because when they have a Death's Calling, increased damage taken from Death's Calling by 180% per stack. So I'm guessing we swap for alternate Death's Callings. That's what I'm going to guess. Probably didn't need to swap right then, but... So now he's got Death's Calling. Well, he did take 2, actually, by the looks of it. Oh, they drop off as well. Okay, so there's literally a tank swap mechanic. How cool is that? Okay, so I'm going to end the episode here. We've gone through some bosses and played around with the dining hall and whatnot. So next time we're going to try and push on through this bioquarter and start getting to these later acts where the end game starts coming into play, and hopefully some pretty difficult bosses. Once we get sort of past this area, we're going to be starting to farm areas for gear and sort of start crafting and trying to get those optimal items and things. So for now, it's all just been a bit of fun, a bit of learning, but it will start to get a little bit more in depth. So thank you very much for watching. If you like, please comment and subscribe on the video, and I hope to see you on very, very soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.